Songs to Myrtilla. Glaucus. Sweet is the night, sweet and cool as to parched lips a running pool, sweet when the flowers have fallen asleep and only moonlit rivulets creep like glowworms in the dim and whispering wood, to commune with the quiet heart and solitude. When earth is full of whispers, when no daily voice is heard of men, but higher audience brings the footsteps of invisible things, when o'er the glimmering treetops bowed the night is leaning on a luminous cloud, and always a melodious breeze sings secret in the weird and charmed trees, pleasant 'tis then heart overawed to lie alone with that clear moonlight and that listening sky. Ethan. But day is sweeter. Morning bright has put the stars out ere the light, and from their dewy cushions rise sweet flowers half opening their eyes. Oh, pleasant then to feel as if newborn the sweet, unripe and virgin air, the air of morn. And pleasant are her melodies, rustle of winds, rustle of trees, birds' voices in the eaves, birds' voices in the green melodious leaves, the herdsman's flute among his flocks, sweet water hurrying from reluctant rocks, and all sweet hours and all sweet showers and all sweet sounds that please the noonday flowers. Morning has pleasure, noon has golden peace, and afternoon repose, and eve the heart's increase. All things are subject to sweet pleasure, but three things keep her richest measure: the breeze that visits heaven and knows the planets seven, the green spring with its flowery truth creative, and the luminous heart of youth. To all fair flowers and vernal the wind makes melody diurnal. On ocean all night long he rests, a voice of song. The blue sea dances like a girl with sapphire and with pearl crowning her locks. Sunshine and dew each morn delicious life renew. The year is but a mask of flowers, of light and song and honeyed showers. In the soft springtide comes the bird of heaven whose speech is one word of sweet and magic power to bring green branches back and ruddy lights of spring. Summer has pleasant comrades, happy meetings of lily and rose, and from the trees divinest greetings. Glaucus. For who in April shall remember the certain end of drear November? No flowers then live, no flowers make sweet those wretched hours, from dead or grieving branches spun unwilling leaves lapse wearily one by one, the heart is then in pain with the unhappy sound of rain. No secret boughs prolong a green retreat of song, summer is dead and rich repose, and springtide in the rose, and woods and all sweet things make moan, the weeping earth is turned to stone. The lovers of her former face, shapes of beauty, melody, grace, where are they? Butterfly and bird no more are seen, no songs are heard. They see her beauty spent, her splendors done, they seek a younger earth, a surer Sunday. When youth has quenched its soft and magic light, delightful things remain, but dead is their delight. Ethan. Ah! For a little are put by dim Hades and his pageantry. Forget the future, leave the past, the little are thy life shall last. Learn rather from the violet's days soft blooming in retired ways, or dewy bell, the maid undressed with creamy childhood in her breast, fierce foxglove and the bryony and sapphire time, the workroom of the bee. Behold in emerald fire the spotted lizard crawl upon the sun-kissed wall, and coil in tangled brake the green and sliding snake under the red rose briar. Nay, hither sea lord, by thy rose of lips the bee to woo thy petals open, O sweet, his flowery murmur here repeat, forsaking all the joys of time, stain not thy perfumed prime with care for autumn's pale decay, but live like these thy sunny day. So when thy tender bloom must fall, then shalt thou be as one who tasted all life's honey and must now depart a broken prodigal from pleasure's mart, a leaf with whom each golden sunbeam sinned, a dewy leaf and kissed by every wandering wind. Glaucus. How various are thy children, earth! Behold the rose her lovely birth, what fires from the bud proceed, as if the vernal air did bleed. Breezes and sunbeams, bees and dews her lords and lovers she endues, and these her crimson pleasures prove. Her life is but a bath of love, the wide world perfumes when she sighs, and, burning all the winds, of love she dies. The lily liveth pure, yet has she lovers, friends, and each her bliss intends. The bees besides her treasure besiege of pollened pleasure, nor long her gates endure. The snowdrop cold has vowed the saintly state to hold, and far from green springs amorous guilds her snowy hermitage she builds. Cowslip attends her vernal duty and stops the heart with beauty. The crocus asks no vernal thing, but all the lovely lights of spring are with rich honeysuckle boon and praise her through one summer moon. Thus the sweet children of the earth fulfill their natural selves and various birth. For one is proud and one sweet month's approved Diana's saint, but most are bondmaidens of love. Love's feet were on the sea when he dawned on me. His wings were purple-grained and slow, his voice was very sweet and very low, his rose-lit cheeks, his eyes pale bloom were sorrow's anteroom, his wings did cause melodious moan, his mouth was like a rose o'erblown, the cypress garland of renown did make his shadowy crown. Fair as the spring he gave and sadder than a winter's wave and sweet as sunless asphodel, my shining lily, Florimel, my heart's enhaloed moon, my winter's warmth, my summer's shady boon. Ethan. Not from the mighty sea love visited me. I found as in a jeweled box love, rose-red, sleeping with imprisoned locks, and I have ever known him wild and merry as a child, as roses red, as roses sweet, the west wind in his feet, tulip-girdled, kind and bold, with heart's ease in his curls of gold, since in the silver mist bright Cymothea's lips I kissed, whose laughter dances like a gleam of sunlight on a hidden stream that through a wooded way runs suddenly into the perfect day. But what was Cymothea, placed where like a silver star Myrtilla blooms? Such light as cressets cast in long and sunlit rooms. Thy presence is to her as oak to juniper, thy beauty is the gorgeous rose to privet by the lane that blows, gold-crowned blooms to mere fresh grass, eternal ivy to brief blooms that pass. Glaucus. But Florimel beside thee, sweet, pales like a candle in the brilliant noon. Snowdrops are thy feet, thy waist a crescent moon, and like a silver wand thy body slight doth stand or like a silver beech aspire. Thine arms are walls for white caresses, thy mouth a tale of crimson kisses, thine eyes two amorous treasuries of fire. To what shall poet liken thee? Art thou a goddess of the sea purple-tressed and laughter-lipped from thy choric sisters slipped to wander on the flowery land? Or art thou siren on the treacherous sand summer-voiced to charm the ear of the wind-vexed mariner? Ah! But what are these to thee, brighter gem than knows the sea, lovelier girl than sees the stream naked, naiad of a dream, whiter dryad than men see dancing round the lone oak tree, flower and most enchanting birth of 10 ages of the earth. The graces in thy body move and in thy lips the ruby hue of love.